darkness saw a great light. And so the end of the darkness came when they saw the great light. And yet that's quoted in Matthew 4 of the ministry of Jesus. So this darkness was a rather lengthy period of time, and the faithful would have to trust God. You remember, Alan, what Ahaz was told in chapter 7? If you do not believe, you will not stand. Okay, so God is allowing these nations to come in and whoop up on Israel. Remember chapter 10. Assyria was seen as an axe in the hand of God to cut down the forest. And yet in chapter 11, there would be a sprout that would come up from the root of Jesse. So God's forest wasn't completely cut down. Jesus would come out of it still. So a lot of imagery. But here in chapter 29, where we ended last week, verses 1 through 8, but 1 through 4, Ariel. Do you remember the two meanings of Ariel? Woe, O Ariel, Ariel, the city where David once camped. Well, what is Ariel? And it's not a font type. That's spelled with an A, not an E. Ariel. El is God. Okay? Ariel. Remember what it meant? Had two meanings.
Yeah, Lion of God.
Lion of God and altar of God. And so you look down here in verse 2, she will be like an Ariel to me. I'll bring destruction. She's going to be the altar upon which I make this great sacrifice. Okay? And you'll be brought low, and you'll hear the voice will be like that of a spirit from the ground. And we connected that verse 4, we connected that with chapter 26, 14 through 19, where all we could do was whisper, and we couldn't bring we couldn't bring a rescue or a repopulation, and so we were dead in the water. And God said in verse 19, "Your dead will live." Hey, Chris, come on in and join the crowd.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for being here.
Well, my pleasure.
And so your voice will be like a spirit from the ground. And so if you go back, like I said, to chapter 26, you'll see the total devastation, the total sense of helplessness. The foreign gods can't bring us back to life. We can't do anything to repopulate. And God says, your dead will live. You will come back to life. But here, we're talking about in 29, 1 through 4. We're in Isaiah 29, Chris. In Isaiah 29, 1 through 4,